How prepared are you if a fire broke out in your home right now? It's a question that might seem distant, hypothetical, yet its gravity is undeniable. Imagine the crackling sounds, the rising smoke, the mounting heat. Would you know what to do? Would you have the tools to combat the blaze? It's a situation no one wishes to find themselves in, yet one we must all be prepared for. The answer to this question could literally be a matter of life or death. Reason 1, having a fire extinguisher allows for immediate response. Now, let's unpack that. When a fire breaks out, time isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Every second counts, and those seconds can drastically affect the outcome of the situation. Imagine you're in your kitchen and a small flame sparks from your stove. With a fire extinguisher at hand, you can douse it before it spreads, swiftly and effectively. Without one, you're left scrambling, wasting precious time that could result in the small flame turning into a larger, uncontrollable fire. This can lead to extensive damage, or worse, injuries. A fire extinguisher gives you the ability to act instantly, to nip the problem at the bud before it escalates. It's like having a personal firefighter, right there in your home, ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. An immediate response can be the difference between a minor incident and a major disaster. Reason 2, a fire extinguisher can help contain a fire. This is a critical aspect to consider. When a fire breaks out, it's not just about putting it out, it's about preventing it from spreading. A fire extinguisher does exactly that. It's your first line of defense against the flames, helping to keep the fire from escalating and consuming more of your home. Imagine a small kitchen fire. Without a fire extinguisher, that fire could quickly grow, spreading to the living room, bedrooms, or even neighboring houses. But with a fire extinguisher, you have the ability to contain that fire, keeping it limited to a single area until professional help arrives. This containment doesn't just protect your home and your possessions, it safeguards your entire neighborhood. The potential for a small fire to become a large, community-threatening disaster is real. Keeping a fire contained can save not only your home, but potentially your entire neighborhood. Reason 3, a fire extinguisher provides a level of safety. It's not just about putting out fires, but also about creating a secure environment. Having a fire extinguisher in your home or property is akin to having a safety net, providing a buffer between you and potential danger. It's about the sense of security that comes from knowing you're prepared for the unexpected. Think of it this way. A fire extinguisher is like a seatbelt. You don't expect to have a crash every time you get in the car, but you buckle up anyway. Why? Because it's a simple step that could protect you in case of an accident. The same goes for a fire extinguisher. It's an easy way to be proactive about your safety. Plus, this safety tool is not just for you. It's also about protecting your loved ones, your pets, and your valuable possessions. Knowing you have a tool to combat a fire can provide peace of mind. Reason 4, a fire extinguisher can help protect your property. Imagine the unthinkable. A fire breaks out in your home, your sanctuary, your investment. The flames begin to consume everything in their path, threatening to turn your cherished memories and hard-earned possessions into mere ash. But with a fire extinguisher at your disposal, you have the power to halt this destruction in its tracks. Acting swiftly, you can smother the flames before they spread, minimizing property damage and saving your belongings from being lost to the fire. It's not just about the monetary value of your property. It's about preserving the home you've built, the personal artifacts that tell your story, and the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're prepared for the unexpected. A fire extinguisher is a small tool, but its impact can be monumental. Protecting your property is an investment in your future. Reason 5, a fire extinguisher can save lives. It's a bold statement, but it's absolutely true. Imagine a small flame, insignificant at first, but given time and the right conditions, it can quickly grow, taking over an entire room, an entire house. That tiny flame is now a roaring inferno, a deadly force that can claim lives in mere moments. But imagine if that flame was extinguished early on, before it had the chance to become a monster. That's the power of a fire extinguisher. It can stop a fire in its infancy, preventing it from becoming a deadly blaze. This simple device can be the difference between life and death, a hero in a canister. It's not just about protecting your home, it's about protecting the people within it. Because when it comes down to it, possessions can be They're irreplaceable. Your family's safety is priceless. Let's quickly recap the reasons we've discussed and introduce the last 5 reasons. So far, we've talked about the importance of immediate response, the ability to contain a fire, ensuring safety, protecting property, and the crucial role in saving lives. Now, let's delve into the next 5 reasons you should have a fire extinguisher in your home or property. First off, insurance requirements. Many insurance policies require homeowners to have a fire extinguisher on the premises. It's a simple measure that can greatly reduce the risk of fire damage, and insurance companies know this. Not having one could affect your insurance claims or even your policy premiums. So, a fire extinguisher is not just a safety tool, but also a way of ensuring that you're meeting your insurance obligations. Next up, legal obligation. In some places, it's not just recommended, but legally required to have a fire extinguisher. This is especially the case for landlords or property owners who rent out their spaces. It's all about maintaining a safe environment for everyone. Ignoring this obligation could result in hefty fines or legal repercussions. So, a fire extinguisher is not just a device, it's a legal safeguard too. Thirdly, the ease of use. Fire extinguishers are designed to be user-friendly and accessible to everyone. With a little bit of training or reading up, anyone can learn to use one effectively. The simplicity of its operation means that in a situation where every second counts, you can act quickly and decisively. So, a fire extinguisher is not just a piece of equipment, it's an empowering tool in your hands. Our fourth point is cost effectiveness. When compared to the potential damage a fire can cause, the cost of a fire extinguisher is negligible. It's a one-time investment that can last for years, and the potential losses it can prevent are immense. So a fire extinguisher is not just a purchase, it's a smart financial decision. Finally, the potential to assist others. With a fire extinguisher at hand, you're not just securing your own space, but potentially aiding others as well. It could be a neighbor's home, a passerby's vehicle, or even a random incident on the street. Your timely intervention could make a huge difference. So, a fire extinguisher is not just a personal safety device, it's a means to contribute to the safety of your community. With all these reasons in mind, it's clear that owning a fire extinguisher is a small price to pay for such significant benefits. So, let's make a wise decision today and ensure the safety of our homes and loved ones with this essential tool. In conclusion, having a fire extinguisher in your home is a simple way to protect your property and the ones you love. It's not just about safeguarding your material possessions, it's about ensuring the safety and well-being of your family and yourself. The reasons we've discussed today highlight the importance of this often overlooked tool. From immediate response to containment, a fire extinguisher is your first line of defense against a potentially devastating event. It's about more than just putting out a small kitchen fire. It's about preventing a disaster that could cost lives and destroy homes. Remember, safety isn't a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. Make the conscious decision to equip your home with a fire extinguisher and familiarize yourself with its use. Because when a fire breaks out, every second counts. Don't wait for a fire to happen to realize the importance of a fire extinguisher. Be prepared, be safe,